What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, Create Space. Link will be in the description box below, as usual. Um, Regrets. Regretting your preference. I just did a video on preference versus performance, but I'm gonna make this one about strictly dating. The other one was about like culture and life in general. Um, a lot of people don't want to admit that they're they wanted a particular thing. Like I said in the other video, you wanted something, and that's what you're attracted to. That's what turns you on. But your turn on or what you looking for screwed you over, and it continues to screw you over. But it's your preference, right? But here's the problem: you want other people to fit the bill. See, and you can't blame anybody else when your preference plays you. Because the people who aren't your preference can never if you are um not a person's preference, unless they're cognizant that they need to grow up past that, grow up out of that, leave them alone. First and foremost, I'm gonna tell you why. If if a person if a woman likes tall guys and you short, you're never gonna be tall. So she's gonna always look at you as you're good, but you're not tall. So what you do is going to always have an asterisk by it. If you're a guy who um, likes a certain body type, and a girl you choose doesn't have that body type, you're going to treat her as such. Like, she's a good girl, but she just ain't got that, like I like it. So it's an asterisk by everything she's done. Which, I mean, let's be honest, when you're picking these preferences, this is how most people wind up regretting their choices in life, because it sounds dumb. Like, when a person, if the people on the outside looking in come to you and say, "So you let that dude, you don't mess with that dude no more? Why?" Because he wasn't tall, girl, and all the shit he did, and that's the best excuse you got. Your homeboys come through, so you don't mess with old girl no more? Why not? Man, no, man. She just didn't have that. She didn't have that ass like I like it. She didn't have that big old booty. Like, all the shit she was doing, and you dropped her because she ain't had a big old. So now you got the big old booty, and now you got the tall guy. Now what's up with it? How you doing? I'm going through hell right now. All this motherfucker is tall. But see, people put up with more shit from their preference. Because it's not really about the person, it's about the preference. They're not dating the person, they're dating the preference. You know, if you're not their preference, you'll never be good enough. I mean, this is the part um, where guys get upset and talk about, women like thugs. If a woman likes a thug, there's nothing you can do. You ain't a thug. Like, it doesn't matter what you bring to the table. You don't bring thugging to the table. And even the women who say they grow out of thugs, I don't date thugs no more, but they still have their residual thug attitude and act. They may have grown out of dating thugs, but they act like thugs. So that makes them unattractive, because you are, in some ways, your preference. You've been in your preference so long, you fit hand in glove. You know what I'm saying? So when you try to step out of it and say, I'm not in this no more, well, you don't fit with the things outside of your preference. You just think you're entitled to those things, but it doesn't mesh well. You have to go through a whole process of growing into um that new comfort zone. Same thing, like if I date rich guys, poor guy, if you're a poor guy, you'll never be. She never like you. You know, for you guys who get upset when women talk about they don't they date a particular race. Doesn't matter, you know, if that guy's rich, poor, homeless, have a roommate, living with their parents in a mansion. She's gonna like that guy because that's the race she likes. You'll never be that race, even if you're a better man. That you're wasting your time. Same thing with girls. If a guy come up, I like girls with I like girls that like I got homeboys. We I like girls who wear their hair natural. You got a perm, you always gonna be looked at. Not the preference. I like dark skinned chicks, but do I mess with lighter skinned chicks? Yeah, not a big deal for me. But at the same time, the guys who date, they like light skinned chicks or red bones. They can't date a dark skinned chick. They just, it's just, I just can't do it. It's just something about it. It's not like I got a color issue. It's not like I'm color struck. Yes, you is. No, yeah, you is. Like you'll have sex with a woman who's um darker, but you won't be in a relationship with one because it's not your preference. She's always gonna not be good enough just because of the tone, her skin tone. Nothing she could do about that. If the body types. If you like them thick and your girl is skinny, then she's gonna always be at a disadvantage. Now, the reason I bring this up and say, regret your preference is because, like I said before, your preference can get away with a lot of shit. Like a lot of people complain about, these people out here ain't shit, but really your preference ain't shit. And you chose your preference. That's why when people bring it back to you as a person, they say, well, you picked that person. Because 9 times out of 10, they know you or they got a feel for you and they know that's your preference. You like this. This is your preference skips over all character traits, integrity, dependability, somebody who actually cares about you and loves you and will go out of your way for you, effort. All of that is secondary to your superficial preference. So when you get your superficial preference, congratulations, you feel like you won. So you won. But now you have to deal with the things that come from that person behind that, because a lot of times when you're dating your preference, the reason why it bites you in your ass in the end is because you're dating your preference, but that's a human being you date, and they kind of figure out, you don't like me, you like that I fit a mold in your mind. So see that at that particular point, the relationship is off. They still may be with you, but the relationship is off, because if you were dating a person for their looks, cool. But since you don't know them and you're not trying to get to know them, because all you need to know is their looks, because it's your preference, they're going to go find somebody who likes them as a person and their looks. And they're well within their right to do so. You just going to have to put up with that, and be mad because you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick when you brought this on yourself. If you're dating a person for finances, you just here for the money. Okay, well, I'm going to go find somebody who actually likes me for me, and that in turn we can enjoy this money part together. You can't get mad because they cheating on me because they out in the street messing with other people. You not dating them to begin with. So that's why you regretting your preference. All these guys are cheaters. Not necessarily. Some of those guys are cheaters, and some of those guys know you not dating them, you're dating their money anyways. So you cheated when you started talking to them. Same thing goes for say body types, or people who are color struck. When they find out, you mess with me because of my body, okay, I'm a sex toy to you, okay, well, I'm gonna go, that's cool, whatever, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find somebody who actually gonna like me, and I'll be their sex toy. and then you get your feelings hurt. See how him fucking with these other dudes in these streets. So uh, when you see her, all you want to do is stick your dick in her. You don't. Have you had a conversation about who she is, how she feels, and have y'all become more than just sex partners or and become friends? No, because you know you didn't care about that part. You dated a skin tone. Same thing when people date outside the race. I don't. You could date that person is when they figure out, oh, you just messing with me because of my race. Okay, well, you ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna screw you over because I'm gonna go find somebody who like me for me too. And that's why you see, at the end of the day, that's why you see all these people. At some point, they complain about getting played, but when you ask them the serious question of, but why did you put up with them doing the things they did anyway? And they're gonna go silent. Or you see people in public who get disrespected publicly, and they got this blank look on their face like, if I just act like it didn't happen and it doesn't exist, nobody will notice. Like, nah, I saw that shit. Why is this happening? Because at the end of the day, they're still in a relationship with the preference. Not understanding the person says forget you. And you regret it because at the end of the day, you're you come to find out that you're not uh you're not as faithful as you portray yourself to be. You on some bullshit, and then you mad because you get bullshit back. Well, that's karma. What goes around comes around. Regret. You should regret first that you dated your preference because be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. We out.